Hey guys, Abraham here at the Acres. Well, I hope you guys are having a great day. This is coming out on, or I shouldn't say coming out, this is being videoed on Mother's Day. So happy Mother's Day to all those mothers out there. Thank you for all you do and for raising us, and for those of you who have children that are still at home, you're taking care of them and taking them all their games and school and activities. Thanks. Well, I'm going to give you a roundabout of what's been going on a little bit this week, and with that then we'll insert a little video maybe of what I got video during the week of to show those activities taking place. So I'm going to start you here right now with the geothermal field. I just got done trying to maneuver it a little more, and I think this is where I'm going to leave it. I'm going to swing you and show you back up this way. It's not perfect by no means. If I go a little lower, you can see that it's not completely, you know, maybe to grade or whatever it is. On the other side of the fence there, we will add some stuff over there. It is lower there for sure. But I'm hoping later this week I'll be able to seed this and get some good clover and grass back growing in this area. It needs to be seeded too, just, you know, when you dig down, you know, 4 to 7, 8 feet. I don't think that those plants are gonna have their roots back anymore. So that was something big that took place. Just did that today. It took place a few days ago, and you can see them out there. Is cattle got moved. They are into their 3rd day of being out of here, in which I took the track skid steer and just sort of leveled things off a little bit. And yeah, they're out of the pole barn, and we got them out into the far paddock, the south paddock, the paddock that has the trees sort of next to it. And they're in their 3rd section already, so they are really enjoying it, and they're already remembering back to last year. You know, what do? You move the back line ahead a ways, then come back and get the next line, roll it up a little bit so they come through, come around, move the water, bam, done for today. And they are on grass, which is terrific. So the chickens, they've been doing well. They're probably pushing between the 44 and the 8, so 52. They're probably around 41, 42 eggs per day, which is terrific. I will give you a shot of those baby layers. They're right over 3 weeks old, and they're doing well as can be. And I'm going to show you just a few minutes here of what I got building for them to house them when they come out. I'm thinking in about 4 days or so. Now, wish I could say we got big news on this, but nothing's happened yet. We have our sow over there. She's the one that's halfway perched up there. She is due any day. A lot of lounging. You can see that she's not even getting up to stand for her food. So I'm assuming that she will lay and have them in the straw area here, but until it happens, we'll find out. One big thing we did get done this week too, though, is we got our barrel set up for the nipple water. So now they have water all the time. They're used to it, and they went right up to it when we had them as babies. They got used to nipple water. Back to those 40 layers that are going to come out in 4 days or so. I'm leaving these 2 chicken tractors for our Cornish cross, and they come in about 10 days. But I just started building another movable chicken tractor. Try to remember what it's called. Movable chicken tractor, Joel Salatin style. And I should say the only thing that's going to be is that this is going to house our layers. And as I head up to the layers, I'll remind you why, or explain why for those who don't know. Last year when we released our layers, I think they were about two months old, maybe 2.5 months old, so we could put the Cornish cross in there. Well, we have an aviary of like 2 eagles, 2 hawks, and 1 falcon, and it wasn't good, and we lost quite a few of those layers. So my thought this year is let's sort of treat them like a Cornish cross, move them every day, and maybe when they get to like 5 months old, they've matured, smarter, we'll release them with the other ones. So I needed a place to go with them, so I'm working on making that. Hopefully we'll have that done in a few days. And these birds are just getting some water. Let me show you those layers in here. So they have all their lights off. I've been throwing grass in now for them, some dandelions. I do like the perch on this little sideboard that we use to prop open the top. But they are doing well. 40 for 40 at the moment. And that's what I'm hoping to keep at, is 40 for 40. Now to the house. Sometimes I think a lot happens and maybe others, so you'll look at this, not too much, but I think a bunch did happen this week. So let me take you through that. We put a sign out front asking for dirt, soil, and this week we probably had approximately 15 loads dropped. So here we'll be able to start to bring up the area by the front porch. If you'll notice also that the soffit and fascia has been done around the front porch as well. So, and I'll try and point those different spots out. Soffit and fascia, that's been worked on by my builders this week. They've sort of been doing that, waiting to do the stairs. So here, as I'm walking into the garage area, we have another section that's going to get cemented tomorrow. So this one, basic I suppose as you can be, just has a center drain, does not have any geothermal piping through it, so it just needed to be raised up and rotted, and then of course the boards placed across the front to hold the cement. And that means that in a few days they'll be able to finish putting the steps down right here, a wall will come out, and then a door goes there for going up the steps into the in-law side attic. That will also mean that these stairs coming here can be worked on as well, because the basement is already done. All right, so as I scoot through the house, not too much is going on here. I'm guessing this week there will be some now plumbing, late in the week electrical, things like that taking place. I'm headed towards the basement right now to show you what my big activity's been for this week. And as I go down the ladder, I'll explain a few things. One, so the electrical, plumbing, and I guess heating, air conditioning, those guys should be getting in this week. So we're hoping to get a day or time in which they're thinking that they're going to be, you know, completing their activity, so then we can get the proposed date to the insulator, and then he can insulate, or she can insulate, and then the plastic can go up, and then boom, we can continue from there. So I've been working pretty heavy in I would say closets. I do need to put one closet here in this spot right here. Maybe work on that tomorrow. But Everything else has been basically getting completed for our basement rooms, except for, as I'm going in and out, I'm just sort of showing you in and out of where the room would be. Little nook here in the corner. The other rooms will not have like a closet door on them. We're just gonna leave them open because we do have some dressers and other ways to put our clothes. And then it's getting a little dark here. Let me see if I can flip this light on quick and give you guys a blinding. There we go. Back corner room. This is like a hall coming in, and then this will go into the area that will house a portion right up in the corner there for the shop geothermal system that comes down right there. And then over on this wall here, we should be having electrical box come down, but then the rest of the room will be for the kids' Legos. They wanted a special spot for that. But I did the walls in sort of the rec area here, all the way up to basically right into the start of the bathroom. So bathroom right here, and then the mechanical room right down here. So it's coming right along. We'll see you this week if I continue to do anything else down here besides that one closet. But in-law side, basement, mostly, just gonna be shelving and storage, and I'm putting it as like a little store with aisles down here that anybody who's just gonna store something, it will be organized and just go down that aisle and get it. So eventually stairs coming up, like I said, this probably take place in approximately, I would say 3 days, because if it's cemented tomorrow, that means it gets cut the next day. So later that day, or the following day, then the stairs can be worked on. Yeah, so things are progressing. Ooh, something that may happen later this week that hopefully in the next update video I can show you is those stairs may be in as well. The cool old style stairs, along with, getting this light here, along with the front doors of both sides and a few of the other side doors. So things are progressing. I'm sort of in that spot of trying to see where people are at and then asking, okay, can I work on this? So like, I'm sort of anticipating this week, I'm gonna be now outside working on the fascia soffit. My builder guys, they're gonna be inside working on the stairs. But I know I'll do that closet downstairs, and I'm gonna work in the shop here to do the wall that separates the freezer room from the shop portion itself, while my guys work on, so this is their next thing, and I'll start right away the next day, the stairs that come from that door right here, this near door, this way, and then up into the opening right there. So yeah, it's coming along right soon. You know what? I mentioned so much soil has been dropped. What do we got there? 2, 4, like 6 piles here. Hopefully not too sunny for you. 6 piles are right there. And then you're, okay, so then that leaves you, what maybe like 9 more. Well, a little bit was out front. And then we also have our pile here. But then if you notice too, it's all been filled up to the house. Now granted, there's still some more that has to go, maybe anywhere from a foot in some spots, settling back here to the drive. So yeah, things are progressing. So I think this week I'm really hoping to show in the next update some shots of, let's think here, piggies, baby piggies. Hopefully we're gonna have. Maybe showing you how I'm planning on reseeding that area of the pasture that has the geothermal now underneath it. A little stair building action, maybe a little cement action, because then he's going to start to prep the porches as well. And I'm not sure if you want to see me do any fascia soffit. I have to start to recall some of my prior knowledge. I don't know if I've done it for, it's got to be 8 to 10 years before I did it. Many years before that, but I'll have to remember. Anything else I'm missing? Well, you know, if some electrical starts, I'm not 100% sure on that. And then the, you know, plumbing, geothermal, we'll see how that stuff goes along too. So some cool stuff coming up yet this week. And of course, my overall goal is that things have moved along well enough that when I eventually come back from Alaska, but you know, I'm in Wisconsin right now, but once I go fishing and come back, then we're all set for, as I'm telling Renee, we're set for flooring, and then cupboards or something like that. So, but with all that being said, probably one of the really great things right now, and I'll show you again, there they are. There they are, is the cattle out on pasture, and they're sure loving and enjoying it. And that's about a month. We're about a month out from any of them having babies, so I really can't say that's on my weekly update yet because it's about a month out. But guys, thanks for watching. Hit that like and subscribe button, share it, all that other stuff that sort of people do when they watch YouTube. Thanks for watching, and we'll see you on the next one.